is the weapon that was recovered in the rear yard. It had 3 rounds in the magazine and 1 in the chamber.
On cross-examination at trial 2 years later, Detective DeVito said that he never took the gun to the lab, as seen in the video. And he said he never said he took the guns to the lab in the grand jury. Here's an excerpt of his testimony. These are the transcripts.
This officer, the sergeant, is part of an anti-gang unit that was operating in South Jamaica when he and his partner, Detective Nick Romano, attempted to stop an individual, and the individual fled. They pursued the suspect, and Sergeant Beer exchanged gunfire with the suspect, and Sergeant Beer was struck in both legs. A first-year member of the department came to Sergeant Beer's aid and quickly applied pressure to his wounds to prevent any serious damage. And after an intense search, we have a suspect in custody.
For this individual, his name is John Thomas, in connection with this shooting.
Police sources say John Thomas, whose face was plastered around the crime scene on 107th Avenue tonight, was in the area at the time of the shooting, has an extensive criminal history, and the most damning piece of evidence, his fingerprint was lifted from the 9mm pistol used at the shooting.
So pay attention, because Bloomberg says they have a suspect in custody, and Kelly is now looking for John Thomas. So let's talk about what the description is of the shooter.
So if I can stop me, I saw it through a rear view mirror. So I really can't tell what kind of bike it was.
Nick, did you notice, was there anybody else on the block, like other witnesses, like civilians? Because I don't think there was any uniforms. Was there an old lady on the stoop anywhere, or somebody sitting there you didn't notice?
I wasn't looking at them at all. I was looking straight down the block because I'm looking for a bike now. I made the turn, and then all I saw was that guy. And that guy took
Was the
off.
bike ever recovered?
I've been back and forth to the scene.
Did you go back to the original spot where you went into that little alley? At some time after this incident, did you go back to there?
I've been back and forth there.
Okay. Did you ever see that bike? Did you ever see a bike around in the area? The person that you chased, that you saw hop that fence, could you describe that person?
Yeah, it was male black, long white shirt, white t-shirt. I couldn't tell what type of pants he had, but he was like dark skin, and he had some kind of, he had hair like, but it seemed like it was like puffy in the back, towards the back. I can't really describe it that well.
You know, tall, thin, medium?
Yeah, he was taller than me. He had to be about 6 feet, a little over 6 feet maybe.
Hall Street. We got a member of the service shot in the leg being transported to Jamaica Hospital via Liberty Avenue. Again, a level 1 mobilization, 160th Street, 107th Avenue.
Sergeant, right now we're looking for one pup, male black, 6'4", white t-shirt.
Male black, 6'4", white t-shirt. Any other further description of...
That's it at this time. Be advised, he was in the rear yards, southbound from 107 between Union Hall and 160.
All right. All right.
Please.
All right, units be advised. Units stand by. Units be advised. The level 1 has been called for 160th Street between 107th Avenue and 108th Avenue to Union Hall Street. We're looking for we're looking for a male black, approximately 6 feet 4 inches tall, wearing a white t-shirt, last seen in the rear yards from Union Hall Street, 107th Avenue, okay? Last seen in the rear yards from 107th Avenue and Union Hall Street.
Have fun and start check tapes as well.
And just so you can get a sense of this location, this is South Jamaica, Queens. It's 10:30, 11 p.m. at night. This parking lot that you see, this black and white photo, it is 100 by 100 lot. There are no houses from this corner to the middle of the block that this whole fence takes up. This area was pitch black that night. The light that you see in the middle of the park, that is a mobile light that the police brought in to illuminate the area to look for evidence. Now imagine what this picture would look like without that light. That's the conditions under which Officer Romano and Sergeant Beer claim somebody shot him. So they want you to believe that someone was able to shoot a moving target while they are moving in the pitch black of night from 100 feet away. The bullet entered the left leg, the left thigh of Sergeant Beer, went through his thigh and lodged in his right thigh. Now here's an x-ray of his right thigh. Certainly does look like Sergeant Beer shot himself. Look at the way that bullet lay. So parallel to his bone. Get the fuck out of here.
The commissioner and I just visited with Sergeant Craig Beer, B-I-E-R, a highly decorated 15-year veteran of the department who was shot tonight while keeping the rest of us safe. Thank God Sergeant Beer's injuries are non-life-threatening, and he is alert and in remarkably good spirits.